We are now going to show you the highlights of the Pool B match played at the National Stadium, Karachi, between Sri Lanka and the West Indies. Both teams came to Karachi winless. The Sri Lankans having been beaten by 15 runs by Pakistan in the opening game on the 8th of October at the Niaz Stadium, Hyderabad, and the West Indians losing on Friday the 9th October to the English team at the Municipal Stadium in Gujranwala by 2 wickets. So this was an important match from the points of view of both Sri Lanka and the West Indies. The two teams, the West Indies, went in without a change. They played the same combination which lost to the English team at Gujranwala. That is, they left out Gray, Baptiste and made Simmons the 12th man. The Sri Lankans had two changes in their side. They dropped the out-of-form vice-captain Roy Dias and replaced him by the now-fit Ranjan Madugale. They also dropped their fast bowler Ramesh Ratnaika and brought in Asanta de Mel. The toss was won by Dalip Mendes, who put the West Indies into bat. They opened through Desmond Haynes and Carlisle Best. We will join play in the second over of the match. The bowler is Ravi Ratnaika, the batsman is Carlisle Best. The score is 2 for no loss, both leg byes.
Fine delivery. Best plays and misses.
Here you see once again that's a very good ball. It moved out from...
That knew very, very little about. It's going to be 4 runs, but the honour certainly... at 6. Superbly struck. And bowled him. The first wicket falling. The end of Carlisle Best. There he is. First blood to Ravi Ratnaike. Driving. I think he might have got an inside edge to that. Let's take a look at that again. So the West Indies now 46 for 1. Well bowled, there's an appeal for caught behind, and he's gone. That's a fine break for Sri Lanka. That's very, very well bowled indeed, and a very important wicket to have got. There it is again, Ravi Ratnaike in. And just a little deviation, getting the edge, and a very fine catch by Karupu. There's the dismissal once again from a different angle of Richardson. Just a very thin edge, and that's a very good catch indeed, inches off the ground, taken by Karupu, and that's the end of Richie Richardson, and the West Indies now 46 for 2. In comes the man who on his day can win a test match, a one-day international, all on his own. The great Viv Richards. Superbly fielded by Madugale. Very good work indeed. That looked like 4 runs.
This fielding by Mendes. Richards goes to 4.
It's a nice stroke. Travelling to the extra cover boundary, 4 runs. It's Desmond, clear blue sky. Anura Siri, the bowler. Should be surviving twice in the same delivery. First the LBW appeal and then a run out.
Great shot. Past mid-wicket, 4 runs. Lovely shot. Past backward of point, 4 runs.
That's a beautiful shot. Classy shot from Richards. Just leaned into that one. And that's Desmond Haynes 50. Well played. Fine innings.
One is swept to deep square leg, 4 runs. That's cut down, will go to the boundary, 4 runs. Anura Siri again. Played out to square leg, the batsmen take 1. That is 50 for Vivian Richards.
Lovely shot. Through past extra cover, 4 runs. Tremendous shot by Richards. Whacking that one past extra cover, 4 runs. In this, the 34th over. Beating the fielder, 4 runs to Haynes.
That was an outswing outside the off stump, and he just let his bat go at that without bothering to get his leg fully across. Got hold of it very nicely indeed.
Smacks that one past mid-wicket, 4 runs.
That's not the sort of ball a medium pacer should bowl at Richards when he's in his 60s.
In this, the 35th over. Delectable shot by Haynes.
That's beautifully placed. Avoided the short third man.
Haynes now goes to 83 and Richards is on 74. 185 for the loss of 2 wickets in the West Indies. 140 runs have now been added for the unbroken 3rd wicket so far. DeMille again. Played out onto the offside. Madhugale, the fielder. And as a result of that accurate throw, he concedes an extra run. It's a beautiful shot by Richards. Over long on for 6. Right in the middle of the bat.
That's a classical shot. A good length ball. He just stepped forward, picked it up, hit it straight back over the bowler's head for 6. Beautiful, got his foot to it, just picked it up over the bowler's head. Lovely shot, no effort.
.195. Richards now 84 and it's De Silva to Haynes. This one's coming down behind the wicketkeeper. Over the ropes, 201 for 2. That's 4 more. $89 now, Haynes. 11 short of what will be his ninth one-day 100 if he gets it. Richards facing DeMille. Firmly struck into the covers. And the batsmen have one more. And they go through for a second. There's going to be yet another one. 2 more for the overthrows. DeMille again to Haynes. That's up in the air. And it drops over the boundary. 6 runs. Ranatunga was the fielder.
That's a stroke he tried on the previous ball. Succeeded this time. Similar sort of ball outside the off stump, and he's hooked it over the mid-on boundary for 6. Nicely struck.
DeMille to Haynes. 99 not out now, Desmond Haynes. And that's going to be his 100th. That's 100 for Desmond Haynes. It is his 9th 100 in one-day internationals, and he is very happy, receiving a nice round of applause from a small crowd. Congratulations from his captain. Haynes not out 100, the West Indies 219 for 2. Richards not out 90, 10 short of his 10th 100 in one-day internationals. Haynes has reached his 9th 100 in one-day internationals. He's not out 101 facing Guru Singha. This one's coming down to third man. Should be 4 runs. 4 more to the West Indies. 227 now for the loss of 2 wickets. The partnership now for the third wicket is worth 182 runs. The last wicket fell when the score was 45. Guru Singha now to Haynes. And that's it. That's the end of Haynes' innings. Bowled by Guru Singha. 105. 227 for 3, the West Indies. Haynes just out after the magnificent innings. Back comes to a nice round of applause from this small crowd.
That was a very valuable innings from the West Indian point of view, because the West Indians were struggling early on. In the first few overs of this match, the Sri Lankans had bowled so well that they got 2 quick West Indian wickets and hadn't let go many runs. What you see there is the stroke of a tired centurion who's throwing his bat at every ball, and this was bound to happen.
Richard. Lovely shot by Vivian Richards. 4 runs over mid-wicket. Just 2 runs short of his 100. Richards batting on 98. And the batsman going back for the second. And that's Richards' 100. Superb knock by Vivian Richards. Receives congratulations from Logie, and West Indies to 247 for 3. Mendes, the fielder, in the covers. The replay, he hit that one in the air. Lovely shot by Richards, past extra cover, 4 runs. And where has that gone? Gone miles in the sky, 6 over long off. Superb shot by Vivian Richards. 6 over long off. Four more runs past mid-wicket. 268 for 3. Another 6. Four more runs, past backward of point.
That is a very good example of what I was talking about. A tremendous straight 6. Which is on 141. And then almost like a replay.
Well, we thought that they will score about 300, 310.
I think we'll go a little more than that. Well, with that... to the Singay to Richards. And there it goes again. 4 runs. 326 for 3. Four more. Full toss. 4 runs. 6 runs. Another 6. And the total is also the highest in the World Cup. So this has been a record-breaking morning here at the National Stadium in Karachi. And that's a very fine catch. That's superbly taken. Manama. And that's the end of the Richards innings. A very fine catch indeed.
Standing ovation for the great man.
West Indies 360 for 4, scoring at a rate of 7.20, Richards 181.
So what a tremendous innings by the West Indies. A record total for the World Cup, 360 for 4 in 50 overs, overcoming the Pakistan's best, that was 338 for 5, which Pakistan scored ironically also against Sri Lanka at Swansea in 1983, but that was in 60 overs. The West Indians scored 178 runs for 2 wickets in their first 35 overs, scoring at a rate of 5 or just above that, and then in the next 15 overs they scored 182 runs for the loss of a further 2 wickets. The partnership between Desmond Haynes and Vivian Richards for the 3rd wicket was 182. Haynes got 105 and Richards went on to make 181. This was Haynes' 9th 100 in one-day internationals and Richards' 10th. Richards, when he scored 181, also became the highest World Cup scorer, surpassing 175 not out by Kapil Dev, which he scored against Zimbabwe at Tunbridge Wells in 1983. So all the bowlers of the Sri Lankan side came in for a lot of drubbing at the hands particularly of Richards and of Haynes.
So the start of the Sri Lankan innings, they require 361 to win, and that is Patterson to begin the proceedings straight away. Sri Lanka off the mark. Manama. There it is. It's a good shot.
What a lovely shot.
10 now. This is the first over in operation. It's Patterson. Again, full round again. 4 runs. What a tremendous start by Sri Lanka. 6. Still very young, but what a good player he is. And a brilliant fielder. His catch that dismissed Viv Richards really was the catch of the World Cup as far as I'm concerned so far. Beautifully turned. 4 runs.
Lovely flick of his toes. Lovely shot.
Oh, racing to the boundary. Get some idea of the lush green outfield as well. Courtney Walsh. For more. Walsh to Manama. There's an appeal for caught behind, and he's gone, caught. The end of Manama.
That's bad luck, Kumar. I thought at the last moment he was trying to withdraw his bat. He appeared to have decided not to play that ball, but did it rather late.
Very wide. He
Very
used to be
wide.
left alone.
Yes, easily.
Very wide. Rupu.
That was a good
Bingo.
ball.
Good ball.
Perfect length and line.
Played out to mid-on, Logie in pursuit. .31 for 1 of 6.2 overs. Gray bowling to Karupu. That could be close, and he's out leg before. From the other end, it would have hit the middle stump. 31 for 2, Sri Lanka in trouble. Could be close. Gray, the fielder. He didn't know much about that. That ball may have turned. He asks the question, and he's on his way back. Caught behind.
De Silva trying to glide that, got an edge down the leg side, and Dujon made no mistake.
So De Silva goes, and Sri Lanka now are 58 for 3.
Here you see it once again. The ball outside the leg stick. De Silva trying to glide, got a neck, and Dujon took a good catch down the leg side. From a different angle, once again the dismissal of De Silva.
Yeah, that's a positive-looking shot, 4 runs. Show of aggression there from Ranatunga. This is exactly what Sri Lanka need. 71 for 3 in the 26th over. It's gone for 4. With some slight help from the fielder.
Does well to stop that ball with the help of his boot. I think it's Manama. Lovely shot.
Ball him. There it is again.
Here's the end of Gunasinghe. A straight ball. Here you see it once again. He just missed it completely.
I think one must concur with what Javed Baki said earlier on. This is not one of the more memorable of the World Cup matches. Certainly not of this World Cup. That's 4 runs. So that, in fact, is the end of the match. So the West Indies have won.
So a comprehensive win for the West Indies and must have made them feel much better. They have now got 4 points and they won quite easily and comfortably. The man of the match, undoubtedly, Vivian Richards for his marvellous and record-breaking 181.